stand for the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Please welcome our principal, Dr. Lott.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, students, parents, Dr. Massimino, Mrs. Bourdain, Mayor McCormick, and teachers. The advisors, Mrs. McHale and Mrs. Torella, our vice principal, Mr. O'Halloran, and I are so honored to have you here as we honor the 2023 National Junior Honor Society inductees. There are a lot of firsts happening in this room right now. We have students who are being inducted for the first time. This is my first time speaking at an NJHS induction. And also we have some people here who are attending the National Junior Honor Society induction for the first time. That's right, guys. Your very own principal, Dr. Lott, did not make it into National Junior Honor Society in 2000. All weekend, I sat here and I thought about what the National Junior Honor Society stands for and the pillars that make it up and what pillars I did not possess when I was in middle school. You see, the National Junior Honor Society highlights students who have outstanding scholarship, character, leadership, service, and citizenship. And what some of you guys may not know is that you are selected to join the National Junior Honor Society after receiving a majority vote from the Faculty Council. Do you know what that means? That means that not only do you possess these qualities, but you also express these qualities in a way that the staff members here at this school actually recognize it. Now, I know you guys have heard me say this all year long. I've preached this. This is the joy of always doing the right thing, even when no one is watching, because somebody may actually be watching you. Today, I cannot express how proud I am of you, and I hope that you guys are just as proud of yourself. And like our blue-haired friend from the Disney Pixar movie, Inside Out, I hope today becomes one of your core memories. A moment that defines who you are. A scholar, a leader, a person who feels responsible for what happens in our community, a person who gives back, and most importantly, a person who lives their life with integrity. Congratulations again. I am so proud of you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lott. Good morning. I would like to introduce our first speaking guest, Superintendent of Woodbridge Township Schools, Dr. Joseph Massimino.
Good morning. I want to thank Dr. Lott, Mr. O'Halloran, the entire Student Advisory Council. As a former Honor Society advisor from the high school, I want to thank the advisors for all the work they do. I know there's a lot of effort and organization that you have to put together, so thank you. I want to thank the parents and the families. This is an amazing day. It's an honor to celebrate with you. Everybody that's going to come up to the microphone has a message, right? You get a lot of advice thrown at you. I have a challenge. It's going to come with some advice, but it's going to end with a challenge. You have met all of the standards set before you to be inducted today. Right, and the pillars, you've talked about them at length, and we're going to hear more about them, and you represent the very best we should hope. What I want to talk to you about is pressure, because I think students that are high achieving and have high standards generally also feel more pressure than others. I do not envy the pressures you have. I did not have them when I was your age. We did not have these. This makes life hard. It made life easy, but I think it made life hard because you have access to everything. but that means everything has access to you. I tell my children, and I have an 8th grader and a 7th grader, that pressure is a privilege, right? It is a reminder that what you're about to do is important. I also remind them that pressure has 2 distinct characteristics, much like a license is a privilege. You can enjoy it, you can celebrate it, you can make it work for you. The flip side to that is you can suspend it, you can pause it, because there are times where it will feel heavy. You reserve the right, as really high-achieving students, to pause that. When you move forward and you start to feel that pressure and new challenges or new endeavors or new situations, I would ask you to take a deep breath. Don't allow that pressure to negatively impact you. Make the phone call. Ask the question. I said in one of the other schools, you stay up late doing homework. On the weekend, if you're tired, take a nap. And then I had 7 parents grab me after that and say, please, you don't have to tell my teenager to take a nap. Fair enough. You are the future that we are going to rely on, right? The old people that you see up here, we're going to rely on you to take us in a new direction, a better direction. The one thing our world lacks right now is the ability to compromise, right? We can't disagree and make progress efficiently. And disagreeing is part of life, much as pressure is. But how we deal with it will dictate the outcome. So my challenge to you is to find balance. For everything that is going to cause you pressure, there has to be something equal on the other side to give you balance. Some kind of outlet. Do you go for a run? Do you play the piano? Do you call your grandma? Rely on the things that got you here. And in no small part, I would ask you all to take a look in the audience. Your family, your friends, the people who support you, your scout leader, your coach, rely on them. They love you, they care for you, they will always be honest with you, even when it hurts. I tell my children I love them too much to lie to them. I want them to know the truth. My challenge to you will be, and continues to be, to find balance, because I do believe we're in good hands. If you're the future, I feel good about it. I can't wait to see what you do. Give yourself the gift of balance. Don't get overrun with the pressures. They will keep coming unless you manage them. Manage them how you need to. Manage them generally starts with taking a look at the people in the audience. They helped get you here, and they will help see you through. Congratulations on today. This is an accomplishment that takes years in the making. Please take time to appropriately celebrate this. Look in the mirror, thank yourself, and most importantly, thank the people at home that help you each and every day. Thank you for letting me be part of this special moment. I wish you the best moving forward.
Thank you, Dr. Massimino. I would now like to introduce Woodbridge Township Mayor McCormick.
Thank you very much, and congratulations. You have just done something that you're going to have to do for the rest of your life if you want to be successful, which is distinguish yourself from your peers. Not all your friends are here, not all your classmates are here, not all your teammates are here, but you're here because you distinguished yourself at this very early age in 7th grade and 8th grade, and that's something very important that you're going to have to keep doing over and over again to succeed in life. And to the parents, not all your friends are here because their kids are not here and your kids are here. So congratulations to all of you for raising the kind of kid that made it into the Woodbridge Junior High Honor Society. But just like Superintendent Massimino, I have a message, and the message is don't stop now. In 4 years, maybe 5 years, and it seems like a long way off, but it's going to come around before you know it. You're going to start filling out applications to go to colleges, and you're going to want to get into the college that you want to get into. And someone's going to look at an application, with all your information on it, or a resume with all your information on it, and your grades and your SAT scores and your involvement and your part-time work and different things that you've done throughout school and extracurricular activities. That person's going to decide if you're coming into their college or not, or their university or not. And they're never going to meet you. And you're never going to meet them. But they're going to make a very important decision that's going to impact your life forever. So today is very important, the National Junior Honor Society. That's not going to be on that piece of paper in 4 years. The 3 words that got to be on that piece of paper are National Honor Society. You need, in 4 years from now, you need to be sitting on the stage at Woodbridge High School getting inducted into the National Honor Society. That's the big one. That's the prize. That's the one you can never give up and lose sight of and keep striving for. Because when that person sees National Honor Society, even though they never met you and won't meet you, they'll know you. They'll know all about you. They'll know you have character. They'll know you have leadership. They'll know you're a good scholar. Most importantly, they'll know you care about others more than you care about yourself because of your community service involvement. That's the big one. So celebrate today, be very happy today, be very proud of yourself today. But start thinking about 4 years from now and make sure you're on that stage and make sure you're inducted into the National Honor Society and work hard toward that. This person's going to realize that your teachers picked you. Your other school, the people in the school, your principal all picked you. They're going to know about you because they trust that the teachers and the principal and all the guidance counselors and all the advisors think you're the kind of person that's in the National Honor Society, and that's the kind of person they want in their school. So please, again, celebrate, have fun, feel very good about yourself, but remember, when you're a junior in high school, or a senior in high school, that's the big one. Don't lose sight of that. And once again, congratulations today.
Thank you. I would like to introduce and welcome our next speaking guest, Woodbridge Township Board of Education member, Mrs. Susan Bourdain.
I'm a little shorter. Oh, jeez. Just break this. Hi, thank you for letting me speak to you guys today. It is my pleasure to be here representing our Board of Education. To honor you, the newly elected members of the National Junior Honor Society, on behalf of the board, I would like to extend a hearty congratulations to each of you. My daughter also 2 years ago was inducted right in that parking lot due to COVID. And I know what a big deal it is and how hard she had to work, and I know how hard you all worked. And like the mayor and Dr. Massimino said, don't take your foot off the gas. It is one of the most impressive things that you can do. And it is impressive to see such a big group on the stage today. As you all know, admission to the National Junior Honor Society is one of the most impressive accomplishments that can be attained as a middle school student. You've been recognized as an outstanding student, and you should take the opportunity to enjoy an honor, and you should be proud of your achievement. As new challenges face you in the future, I encourage you to use the same determination and commitment as you used to meet these challenges today. To secure your membership in the most prestigious honor society and once you get to high school. I know that you've worked extremely hard to reach this goal today, and you have been set apart from the rest of your classmates. It is my guess, however, that the encouragement and support you received from your parents, guardians, and teachers have also played a large role in your success today. They are also to be commended and applauded. You can clap. I hope that you remember how proud and happy you are today and carry this feeling into the future. If you do, I'm confident that you will continue to be successful not only during your middle school years, but throughout your future as well. Thank you all for allowing me to share this momentous event with you. Again, on behalf of the Board of Education of the Township of Woodbridge, I congratulate you and wish you continued success in your future endeavors.
Thank you, Mrs. Borden. The membership of the Woodbridge Middle School chapter of the National Junior Honor Society is earned by the effective demonstration of the 5 qualities in high esteem by the society. As a current member of the National Junior Honor Society, I will present scholarship. Scholarship means a commitment to learning and growing on an educational path. It means making the most of the educational opportunities provided. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. We have the charge to continuously expand our world through these opportunities.
Service. Service can be described in various ways. We should strive to find daily opportunities to help others. Sometimes it's driven by a passion for a specific cause or people in need. Other times it's driven by personal or family needs. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Leadership. Leadership is carrying oneself with dignity and taking ownership and responsibility for one's own actions and participation. A leader takes the initiative in class and school activities in order to aid and instruct others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is an important charge to each of us.
Character. Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality. Without character, no one can respect themselves nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choices by demonstrating such qualities as responsibility, honesty, and sincerity. We may hope to prove by example that we value character.
Citizenship. Citizenship is vital to the strength of our country. It requires effort and commitment. In the words of the late President John F. Kennedy, this is a quote he has said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." It is the willingness of each person to participate responsibly in affairs that govern America.
We would like to take a moment to acknowledge and thank Woodbridge High School's National Honor Society co-advisor, Ms. Cavalla, for joining us today. It is my pleasure and honor to welcome a true role model of Woodbridge Township. Please welcome Vice President of Woodbridge High School's National Honor Society, Erica Wiguna.
Thank you, Simon. Good morning, faculty, students, family, friends, and inductees. My name is Erica Wiguna, and I am Vice President of the National Honor Society at Woodbridge High School. I'm actually here today in the absence of Chloe Monsanto, President of National Honor Society, who is unable to make it today because she is currently taking an AP test, which I'm sure many of you inductees will be doing when you go to high school. I would first like to express my appreciation and gratitude to Dr. Lott, Mr. Halloran, Ms. McHale, Ms. Torella, and the NJHS Selection Committee for the opportunity and honor to speak at this ceremony to acknowledge these amazing group of students. Inductees, first, give yourself an immense amount of credit for the amazing things you have accomplished so far to be here today. Your being here shows your ability to uphold the values of scholarship, service, leadership, good character, good citizenship, which are the 5 pillars of NJHS. It isn't easy to maintain these values. As someone who is in your shoes, I know it wasn't easy. You need dedication, motivation, and perseverance. People could tell you to volunteer somewhere, but at the end of the day, it's up to you to follow through on it. People could tell you to study for an upcoming test, but at the end of the day, it's up to you to put in those hours to achieve that good grade. So, sitting on this stage today, I know each and every one of you have been selected for good reason and as dedicated, honest, and well-rounded individuals who deserve the recognition and acknowledgement that this honor society brings. With these ideas in mind, I encourage you all to uphold the 5 pillars of NJHS and to continue working hard to achieve the goals you have set for yourself. The path isn't always going to be easy. You have to work hard to accomplish success, but keep persevering because it will pay off and be worth it one day. Lastly, I want you guys to remember, always focus on the good and always do what feels right to you. Looking at you guys, I know you will do great things to lead or contribute to society, but don't feel pressure, of course, as you are natural leaders, volunteers, and role models who have the knowledge and skills to achieve anything you put your mind to. I'm excited to hear about how you continue to make your school and community proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Erica. Please welcome our administrators, Dr. Law and Mr. O'Halloran.
Our inductees will now be confirmed by receiving their certificates and membership pins. In addition, each inducted member will sign the official registrar book. Please hold your applause until everyone has been presented. Dr. Lott will present certificates to our inductees. Again, please hold your applause until everyone has been presented. Angela Ali. Liam Finnerty. Daniela Mojica. Tamia Oshie. Dorcas Amusa. Ethan Brocato. Ria Campos. Avery Carlson. Gabriella Clifton. Costanza Durantes Resendez. Brian Dwyer. Judy L. Sheik. Lugina L. Sheik. Aminat Fullerman. Juliet Hernandez. Jack Kobilakowicz. Alina Kumar. Michaela LaRaza. Grevin Lewis. Emma Martinez. Gracian Milivoy. Samantha Morell. Sophia Oloris. Michael Padua. Jillian Peralta. Destiny Perez. Eliana Kiachan. Sayana Rajan. Alexis Rodriguez. Leah Rodriguez. Ava Rise. Olivia Slickner. Biana Tran. Brandon Trey. Cody Ulmer. Haley Vasquez. Camila Villegas Cuartas. Please join us in a round of applause for this year's National Junior Honor Society members.
Thank you, Mr. O'Halloran. Will our inductees please stand and repeat after me? I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society. To which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, citizenship, and character.
With this pledge, you have now committed yourselves to always seek the light of truth, to hold scholarly habits, to engage in worthy service, and to lead forward in all things that shall advance the welfare of our school, the well-being of our community, and the honor of our country. Thank you. Please be seated. Before I begin today, I would like to thank the faculty present that supported this program and helped us to become the strong community we are now. Dr. Massimino, our superintendent, has shaped our school district into a strong, smart community through the years. We would not be where we are today without him. Dr. Lott, our principal, has done so many great things just in her first year at WMS, such as our Warrior Pride Day, where we do fun activities and express our pride the whole day. We are looking forward to a brighter future for our school because of her. And Mr. O'Halloran, our vice principal, who has helped Dr. Lott in making our school a better place and never fails to relate to the students. Now, I would like to congratulate the students themselves. These students, these achievers, have worked so amazingly hard to get to where they are today. They put their heart into their applications and received that love back. These students are the best of the best, the tippity top in terms of our pillars, model students. These students can do anything they put their minds to and so much more. Round of applause, please. This year, our NJHS members have worked hard to plan fun events for the school. First of all, the dances we have held performed very well and made so many people happy. Our best performing dance was the masquerade dance, adding so much to our student activity fund. We are very satisfied with those results. Second, we have held multiple successful fundraisers, raising money for foundations that help people around the world. Of course, while all of these activities have been going on, our members have been working for our community through community service. This includes helping other students in work, collecting money for fundraisers, and a variety of other activities that help our community become better. Ultimately, our members this year have worked very hard to create a happy, healthy environment and should be thanked for that. As one of the presidents of this amazing organization, I am proud of the accomplishments that my peers and my mentors have worked so hard towards. Being president is a very difficult but rewarding task. It took a lot of hard work and effort and even some competition throughout. However, my co-president and I prevailed through these challenges and flourished. I love seeing my community come to life and help to make my peers' ideas into reality. Of course, even as a pair, we need help as presidents to run the school. This is where the rest of our NJHS cabinet comes in. Our secretary, Simon Monsanto, takes notes during meetings and helps to come up with the dates for the meetings. Our historians, Taylor Chalua and Olivia Sawika, look over our facts and the records from past meetings and school years. And last but not least, our vice president, Elise Arnold. She substitutes for us if we are not present and also plays a big role in solving our problems. All of these amazing people contribute so much to our committee, and we could not do what we do without them. Again, thank you to all the faculty and current members of the NJHS, and to the new inductees, like Mayor McCormick said and Dr. Massimino. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep doing what you love. Always try your best and love what you do. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2023 NJHS Induction Ceremony. My name is Gianna Jerome Gonzalez. I've been fortunate to have the opportunity to share as co-president of the National Junior Honor Society with John Landy, which has been nothing short but rewarding. Thank you, John. First and foremost, I would like to thank Ms. McHale and Ms. Torella for being instrumental in guiding the NJHS throughout this school year. It has been both an honor and a privilege serving this society with you both at the helm. On behalf of the NJHS, I'd like to thank all the attendees of today's ceremony. This is a monumental occasion for our inductees, and this show of support encourages them to strive at being their best. To the inductees seated on stage, greatness is not achieved by the mediocre, but by the people who work hard and don't let setbacks bring them down. Understanding that hard work, dedication, and unwavering perseverance will keep you on the right path. Meanwhile, setting a good example and encouragement to your fellow peers. Our program emphasizes the qualities of scholarship, character, leadership, citizenship, and service with a myriad of activities and fundraiser opportunities divulging upon our school community. Giving back to the community is our most predominant trait, as it is almost always ongoing. With all our contributions towards Toys for Tots, raising money with school functions, Cookies for Santa, and our most recent project, the Spring Flower Sale, it resembles our pillars through us, the heart of the NJHS. I'd like to now talk about our amazing executive committee, consisting of Elise Arnold, our vice president, Simon Monsanto, our secretary, Olivia Sawicka and Taylor Chalua, our historians, and finally, our advisors' assistants, Mary Anderson and Ashley Baez. Throughout the year, we have formally discussed our outstanding ideas on how to give back to our community. Through all our hardships, we have made it our mission to deliver a superb and memorable flair of colors to our school, and for that, I have to thank you all. I may be the co-president of the NJHS, but we collectively do our part to carry out the responsibilities of being exceptional. Now, on to the sappy stuff. Being co-president is no easy task to complete, having to go through not only the induction process, but the voting process. It's a commitment, that's for sure. My brother, Anthony Jerome Gonzalez, was the NJHS president 5 years before me. I remember his speech, sitting next to my mother and father, watching my cool older brother shine in this exact position. Now here I am, 5 years later. My parents, the heart and soul of my commitment towards everything, always telling me to look ahead and never stop moving forward. My father was always redundant in a question he asked me, are you a sheep, a wolf, or a sheepdog? The sheep being the weak and indefensible herd, the wolf, the offenders and bullies who find pleasure in torturing the weak. The wolf, my bad. The wolf, the offenders and bullies who find pleasure in torturing the weak, and finally, the sheepdog, the protector and leader of the pack, the one who doesn't cower in the face of darkness, but who shines the blinding light to continue down the path. In closing, I want to further extend my absolute gratitude and appreciation to Woodbridge Middle School faculty, student body, and current NJHS members in supporting me to develop as a leader in the role of co-president. I want to thank all of you who have come today in a show of support towards our great society, understanding that it's through your support that we as students thrive. So as the outgoing co-president of the NJHS, I want to extend a robust congratulations to our inductees. You're on the stage because you've earned it. Thank you and have a great day.
We will now have musical sections from WMS Treble Choir.
Thank you for joining us in the 2023 Woodbridge Middle School chapter of the National Junior Honor Society induction ceremony. Thank you to Mrs. Covino for designing our programs. Thank you to Mr. Blasina, Mr. Cardoso, and Mrs. Maneri for the technology assist behind the scenes. Thank you to our faculty council, Mrs. Leastro, Mr. Blackmore, Mrs. Valente, and Mr. Blasina, and Mrs. Burke for dedicating their time to evaluate every application packet. Thank you to President Mrs. Berger and the PTO that has gone over and beyond supporting the NJHS. Thank you to the chorus and Mr. McGuire.